close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Welcome to the BNL podcast. I'm Isaac, and I'm here today with Gianni Fantino, the president of FIFA. We'll be talking about how the World Cup affects the world. How does the World Cup bring money?
Okay, there are many different ways how the World Cup brings revenue for the host country and to FIFA and the host country. From the people working to promote and the people working on stadiums for the World Cup, like the workers that build hotels, stadiums, TV stations, and programs that broadcast the World Cup for people to see at home, and the tourism to the host country. You know, there are many different ways.
And how much can those affect how much more or less amount of money is made? Because it seems like the World Cup can generate a lot of money from all these sorts of ways. But can they also lose money in the process or after the World Cup?
In my opinion, the World Cup is an investment into the country. It will bring more money and lose money. Yes, the World Cup is an expensive project, but then again, look at all the ways the host can make money or even profit. The tourism and the infrastructure, hotels, airports, that all bring money, and even commercials or advertising for the World Cup.
I've also done research on into this topic, and a couple of them say that the hosts don't end up making the money back, and they end up losing money instead of gaining. And they also say the World Cup isn't worth hosting because the host loses money.
I haven't seen anything like this, and I've looked into it. Thank you very much for this information.
Well, that concludes this interview. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. I'm Alex, your interviewer, and today we'll be talking to Ollie, one of the workers of the 2022 World Cup, who helped build some of the stadiums. How did the World Cup affect you?
The World Cup didn't just affect us, but also scared us from doing any more future jobs. We were forced to pay huge recruitment fees and had wages withheld. We also had our passports confiscated so we wouldn't flee or escape the country. Many even died and were injured from how hot and hard the labor was, even the treatment.
What types of buildings would you and the workers build?
We built and renovated 8 stadiums, as well as a new airport, a metro system, a series of new and old worn-out roads, and about 100 new hotels all around Qatar.
How long did it take to prepare for the World Cup?
About 4 years, a little less since Qatar was announced as the next host for the World Cup, which is not enough time for the country to prepare. But we've started to rush and finish during the last few months.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back. I'm here with the best player in the world and Ballon d'Or nominee, Vinicius Jr. Today, Vinicius shares with us how he's been facing racism ever since he joined the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid. Now, Vinny, how has the recent racism you faced while playing the game you played all your life affected you?
It has affected me in a big way in my personal life. There is still people in this world who say awful things to you just because of how you look. While playing in Valencia, Spain, there were fans saying racial slurs at me. Playing the game that I loved ever since I was a little boy in Brazil. But I also think the beautiful game brings all types of cultures and backgrounds together. Playing the game the whole world loves.
And how's it affecting you mentally?
It has affected me mentally by making me insecure by the way I look at myself physically. Because of the things that they say, it has crowded my mind to the point where it has affected my performance off and on the field. And the way I communicate to my teammates and people in public, such as fans and the media.